Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trade with Precision free newsletter. My name is Tamar Mehr. Now, as the US elections are a couple of hours away, I wanted to talk about those gaps that we've seen in the market and also do a bit of comparison to the time of Brexit. We're looking at very big news that tend to move the market quite sharply. So, what we've got here is the chart of the Dow, and what we can see after some strong selling pressure, and the market was actually traded below the 18,000. The market on Monday opened with a strong gap to the upside and continued to trade higher up until this area of consolidation around the 18,200. So obviously the market liked the news that the FBI is not going to pursue with its investigation and going to stand with its decision from July regarding Hillary's email, and pushed the price higher. So what we've got here is the market putting some sort of an assumption as who's going to win on this election, and we can see this really strong push. Before we move for our comparison, I want to move into the higher time frame. So looking here on the weekly, we can see this level over here around the 18,000. It's quite a strong level on this market. We're simply bouncing off it if we look at it from a technical point of view. We also have up above this area around the 18,300, so there's about, so there is some resistance in the way. If we'll take a look on the monthly chart, then this is coming in to be very nice looking chart. What we've got here, while not the most beautiful of an uptrend, this is still an uptrend. We've got here a higher low and a higher high, pulling back into the buy zone, and currently small bullish candle for the month. But this month only had a week in it on this candle, so a long way to go before this candle is closing. If we'll take a look at the S&P, the picture is similar, only slightly different, because on the monthly what we actually have is a lower low and then a burst into a higher high. So the S&P is not in an uptrend on the monthly, however is pulling back into this 2100 level, really strong level. We traded a little bit below, but rejection and currently a bullish candle. That bullish candle is due to this big gap that we've seen here on Monday. So this market is mostly moved by news. Now, if we'll take as a comparison what happened on Brexit. So this is the day before Brexit. So there were a couple of good news that came in before that day. The market also on that Monday opened within a gap. We were in a downtrend and the market opened in a gap and continued to trade higher until the Brexit day. We actually touched the 1.5 level. This is, by the way, the pound versus the US chart. We touched the 1.5 strong level on this market. There was a high expectation that Britain is not going to vote for Brexit, and the market was pricing that in. And then we all know what happened on the day of Brexit. The news was not as much as the market has anticipated, and a big sharp drop. Now, it's far from me to predict the results of the US election, but as a trader, I need to pay attention to this high volatility news because they do tend to move the market quite sharply and sometimes with quite a big surprise. So what do I do in this situation? Well, I like to trade the lower time frame. I like to drill down into tick charts, into minute charts, and look for the same strategy, the same rules, only on lower time frame. So let's take a look here as an example on the chart of the Dow, and I'm looking here on the tick chart, and let's have a look quickly on the 100 ticks. So let's move into the trading day. So looking over here at the start of the trading day, and what we can spot is we do have a very nice uptrend, and as the market, let's just scroll back in, you can see that there's pull back into the zones and move away, pull back into the buy zone, move away, pull back into the buy zone, move away. So there's a nice trading opportunities in the market on lower time frame, and we need a strategy that works on any market, any time frame, so we can have that flexibility in times that the market is more volatile. So if you want to know more about how we trade and the strategies that we utilize on different markets, then please join us on our next webinar, which is going to be how to trade futures with precision. So, first of all, we will demystify the future market for you, and you can discover the benefits of trading futures over other markets, some of the popular futures market to trade, and the risk that's involved with trading futures, and how to use money management technique to overcome those risks. So this webinar is going to run on Thursday, the 10th of November at 7 p.m. London, and we look forward to seeing you there. Have a fantastic trading week, and I'll speak to you soon.